everyone, I am Tacet, and today I'm going to be going over some spoilers with the next two kingdoms that are going to be coming out in the PC and mobile version of Gems of War. In particular, the one kingdom that's going to be coming within the next few weeks, anywhere from probably like 1 to 3 weeks from now, it'll likely be here. And if you do not want any spoilers, now would be the time to click off of this video because we will be spoiling a decent amount right now. Actually, not too much. Mostly just abilities and images. So nothing too bad this time. But for any of you who might not have seen the first spoiler video that I did, I'll be doing these basically every month. The devs basically do the files every single month, like update them, just so they don't have to spend as much time doing it every single time. And while I was doing the week-long stream, they actually updated them again when 2.01 came out, because the last video I did was only 2 weeks ago. So normally they do it every month, but since an update came, they updated it slightly more with all of the Next Kingdom stuff. So I'm going to be going over quite a bit of that. All you need to do is just get into Steam, go into Games, and then View Games Library. That'll bring you exactly where we are right now. You then just go over to Gems of War, click right-click it, and then click Properties, then click Local Files, and then Browse Local Files. From here, we will go to Res, and then you have a couple places you can go to. For now, we're going to be going to Graphics, 3, since it's the only option, and then Troops. And this will bring us to all of the troops. So let's go over all of the ones I didn't in the previous spoiler video. First off, we have this one. This is the legendary that will be for the next kingdom. Whatever its name is. I'm pretty sure the name is somewhere, but I actually forget what it was, or I haven't even bothered looking it up. Seems to be some kind of knight on some kind of rhino-looking thing. Magical. Pretty interesting. And here is the legendary for the other new kingdom, which they're likely going to be separate. Based on the files, it looks like they're only going to be doing one new kingdom, and then another one will be later on. And I was right in the first video when I said that other kingdom is going to be all dragons, because this is the legendary of the other kingdom. So they basically are making an all dragon kingdom. Unfortunately, that's not the most recent one that's going to be coming. The next kingdom that is coming is kind of like a desert theme, as you'll see as we progress a little bit further down into the newer ones. Also, we can see here likely 3 events from now, or 2 events from now actually. Next event is Divinian Fields, for those who do not know, which will be bringing 2 troops as well. This seems to be like 2 or 3 weeks away. I can't exactly tell which. But this is Broken Spire. 2 lava-like things. This kind of looks like a combination of Moloch and Gorgotha. No clue what it will do. Even in the files, it doesn't really say too much. And here's kind of like a fire lizard-like thing. Both of those are going to be for Broken Spire. And now, let's just keep going. Let's see. Oh, I showed it in the last video, but when I said Divinian Fields, here are the 2 new ones that are coming for Divinian Fields. This one and this little guy. This one stuns, and this one does, I believe, true damage to the first troop. And now let's just keep going and get to the really interesting images, which are the next 2 kingdoms. And they are somewhere here. Just give me a second. And I almost was past them. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of like a desert, almost like Egyptian-like theme. This guy almost looks like a common or something. Here's one of them. We don't have names or anything here. I'm pretty sure they're in the file somewhere. I'm just kind of giving a general idea of what's coming. That looks like some knight on a lion. This one is... that was pretty interesting. That almost looks like the legendary, too. Looks like some kind of bat lion thing. And... oh, that one's... that one looks like tall on steroids and armor. That's probably the epic... or no, actually it can't be the epic, because the epic will show on the bottom. Unless it's the second epic. And this other one, which looks like some kind of cobra thing. So yeah, it is desert themed, all of these, and that is going to be the next kingdom. But there's another kingdom coming after this one. No clue when. Maybe they'll even come at the same time. We don't quite know. But this one will be the later kingdom if they don't both come out at the same time. And I was correct the last time, and it is indeed an all-dragon kingdom. This is an actual troop, too. There's an actual troop that is just an egg, most likely a common, and most likely going to hatch something. Like this little guy. Oh, it's so cute. I really like dragons, if none of you know that yet. Look at it. Oh, little hatchling. Even has its teeth already. And then we have this big thing. Wow. All dragons, or pretty much all dragons. This one looks like a combination of a phoenix, a bird, and a shrimp. Look at that body. Looks like a plated shrimp. Like a bird, like face, and phoenix, like kind of wing. Or kind of like a butterfly, too. I don't even know. It's like 4 or 5 different animals there. Very interesting. And that's basically a snake that went completely rainbow. That's pretty interesting wings. Never really seen a snake with wings like that. Or any. That's pretty interesting. Um, and we have kind of like a centaur thing, half dragon, half human. And that's all of them for that kingdom. And there are still 2 more, which are of course the epics for each one. This one is the one for that Sand Kingdom, or that Egyptian-like one, desert-like one. We already saw this one in the preview too. The devs must really like furries too. Starting to get so many anthro animals. And of course the epic for the Dragon Kingdom, which looks like a dragon knight. So let's get to actually see what the abilities do in this upcoming patch. Or this upcoming kingdom, I should say. As you can see here, Lava Rage and Belch Fire, which are those 2 fire ones for Broken Spire that I showed, are still not in the files. As you can see here, Astral Burst, that's that blue one for Defending Fields I just showed earlier. Excuse me. It removes all, it removes a chosen color, and then deals true damage to the first enemy boosted by gems removed. Also, keep in mind that all of these 1 fields aren't it doing 1 damage. It's just the value placeholder that then gets converted into actual numbers in game. And for the other one, which is like that bird-looking thing that we saw, it deals damage to an enemy and then stuns them. And now let's get into some really interesting stuff, which is the complete new kingdom. I haven't actually read most of these, so this will somewhat be a surprise to me. I did read this first one, though, for sure. And it is a pretty interesting one. Hookblade. Pull an enemy to the first place and then stun them. That is going to be so ridiculous. You can just tear through any team lineup, change it up, and just pull whatever one's the biggest threat or the biggest caster, whatever, maybe best traits, pull it to the front, and then stun them on top of that, which is going to make sure all of their traits do absolutely nothing until that stun is either cleansed or wears off. So that's going to be a very, very, very interesting card, especially if it gets empowered. If that thing gets empowered, that's going to completely change up how you build decks. I'm pretty sure they won't give empowered to that. Dust Devil having empowered is enough, probably. Next up, Orpheus Will. Create 7 gems of a chosen type, so that's going to be interesting. Then cleanse all allies. Oh, that's another one. We finally have a 3rd troop that cleanses all allies. Currently, it is only Mercy and Herdmaster. There are a couple hero weapons that do it as well. And then give them armor. Next one is Commanding Charge. Destroy a row. Deal damage to the first 2 enemies. And that's boosted by the yellow gems destroyed. Probably at like 3-1 or 2-1 or something like that. Or actually, it's destroy a row. So it might even be, never mind. It's going to be a 1-to-1 ratio or a 2-to-1 ratio. As in 2 damage per every yellow. I don't think it's going to be a 3-to-1 ratio. It depends on other factors with the troop. Next up, we have Endless Song. It stuns an enemy and drains their mana. That's pretty good. It then gains attack, boosted by mana drained. Oh, that's really going to be interesting. Next up is Shadow Blades. Deal damage, or deal true damage to an enemy, and steal 2 magic. 2 magic isn't too much. Haha, too much. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. But 2 magic, still 2 magic. And deal double damage if they use blue mana. Ooh, that's really interesting. So that's going to be a really big counter to Valkyrie teams because, you know, everyone's using Valkyrie for those free souls. So yeah, definitely don't, might not want to use blues on your defend team or Valkyrie anymore. Well, they weren't normally good on defend teams anyways, but still, it's going to be a little bit interesting. A focus down on blue troops. If that troop's any good, it could really mess up Valkyrie teams. Crown of Anu, deal true damage, a lot of true damage. Deal true damage to the first 2 enemies, and a lot of stuns too. Stun them and drain their mana. That's another mana drain as well. Wow. I wonder if that's stunning both of them and draining both their mana, because that's quite a bit for that ability. If it damages, true damage, stuns, and drains their mana, that's quite a bit to do. That must be like an epic, or maybe even a legendary. Probably not legendary. It might be. I don't know. We'll find out. Break the line. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by all ally armor. That's a really interesting one too, because armor hasn't been getting a lot of love. HP has pretty much always been better in this game than armor. But with changes like that, you can really start bringing armor back into this game. So it's boosted by all allies' armor, so it probably has like some kind of really high ratio, like 1 to 5, 1 to 4, since it's taken from so many sources. Kind of like how the Shadow, what's that one called? that Shadow, that one from Pride Lands. Can't remember its name right now. I'm pretty sure most of you know what I'm talking about. That one that takes 13 mana. It's purple, blue. I don't know why I can't remember its name right now. Anyways, that troop, kind of like that, but for your own team, boosted by. And the Cobra Spit, which is that little Cobra we saw, it poisons, charms. Normally, the charm would be the other way. Normally, you charm Cobras. It poisons, charms, and then stuns an enemy. So that's quite a bit of status effects. That's 3. Fun fact, that's actually the first troop to have 3 status effects. There's currently one weapon that also has it, and that's Adana's Dragonator that you get from the Adana class. What is it called? The Mechanist class. That gives the Dragonator, which applies 3 status effects. So this is actually the first troop that can provide 3 status effects all at once. So that'll be pretty interesting if the game eventually gets to the point where you can have like all status effects in the game on a single troop. But that's quite a bit still. Poison, charm, and stun. There'll probably be, oh no, probably like 10 or 12 mana. That's really interesting. Unfortunately, we do not see a single one of the dragon's ability, which makes me think, oh, it's probably not coming within the next few weeks. It's just going to be this one kingdom. So this one, the Dragon Kingdom, likely will be later, but this other one, it said it in the preview, it says it here, this one is coming soon. There's no official date of when it's coming, but definitely within the next week to 3 weeks, we will be having this new kingdom with all of these new abilities that you see right here. So that's going to be something like look forward to. Well, anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I'll be doing more spoiler videos anytime the files in the game get a mass update to them. So definitely subscribe if you want to keep seeing them. Anyways, thanks for watching, and goodbye.